Can this game just end? I'd love if this game just end. I said, you know, any day now. Any moment you decide you want to stop existing as a game, that'd be totally fine by me.
Look, Lev's boat. We have to catch up to him.
Do you know where he's going?
To our house. That's where our mom will be.
How far is it?
Across the island.
Shit. What about your people?
We'll take back trails. They won't see us.
I know I keep going on about it,
Tracking tonight?
but none of this
Yeah, that's...
has anything to do with the main story. Like, literally none of it.
Unless Isaac changes his mind.
Your leader, Isaac. What does he want?
An end to the fighting.
At what cost?
At this point, any cost.
Up here.
Are you good climbing that?
It's the fastest way.
That wasn't an answer to my question. I mean, it's possible to climb a ladder with one arm, but you very recently become a one-armed individual. You're climbing this ladder with surprising amount of dexterity. At the same time, you're also slow as fuck, so can you move it up a little bit?
Fuck.
You know them?
I've seen him around.
I'm sorry about your friends.
It is what it is.
Shiny thing? Shiny. Ooh, shiny.
Whoa. Is that your village?
No, that's Haven. Ours is further inland.
Let me over the fucking...
Oh no.
What is that?
It's our warning.
Oh no, I hear ominous horror sounds.
The whole island is on alert now. We need to hurry.
God damn it, Isaac.
We'll cut through the logging camp. Follow me.
This sure is the big drum. What the fuck?
How many soldiers?
I shouldn't be surprised when the AI glitches out, has a mini seizure, but it's just so funny every time.
Most will fight.
I wish I wasn't devoid of emotion right now from playing this so I could actually find it funny and laugh at it. Unfortunately, all I can do right now is say, that is funny, and then fake a laugh like this. Haha, comedic gold. Mine. Oh, look at all this ammo I don't have.
May her light guide us through the storm.
I hear someone say, may the light guide us through this one more goddamn time. It might actually break something. When you're lost in the dark, look for the light, or whatever the hell.
Get down.
Get them to the shelter! Go!
This is bad.
How do we get through this?
The gate will be locked. The lumber mill. The big building on the right with the torches.
That gets us out of here?
Yeah, we can cut through it.
Perfect. Come on.
Like, wouldn't it have been more effective if what you wanted to do here was be like, oh, Abby equal human being, Ellie equals sad and mad and bad because she killed a human, or she gonna kill human being because human being killed other human being. Games seem to no understand that, especially when a human being that was killed did everything right that he possibly could have. Really, that even after all that, the bottle still worked, huh? All right, cool. If that's what you want to do, would it not be infinitely more effective to focus on, specifically on Ellie's or Abby's relationship with her dad? Like, wouldn't that be the goal of all this? What is all of this nonsense? Like, this whole quest to the island, and everything else we've done along the way with the scars and the everything, it's like, it's not... unless it's gonna tie into the Ellie's storyline in some way I don't know about yet, I don't understand the point of what we're doing right now. I simply don't. It's kind of mind-blowing. It really just kind of feels like they wanted to tell another story set in the world of The Last of Us, but they wanted to lazily, haphazardly tie it together with the story, the characters we were familiar with from the first game, and it didn't seem to, they didn't seem to care what it took to get to that point. That's the only rationalization I have for this, because otherwise I have absolutely no idea how this game wound up in the state that it did. I mean, I know it was delayed, like, at least once, if not twice, I don't know. I know it was at least delayed once, but I don't know exactly how many times. So, maybe that had something to do with it. I have no idea. I heard specifically that the production on this game was a nightmare. That Naughty Dog employees were forced to crunch under absurd circumstances to get this out the door. But I don't know the specifics of it, because I've never cared about The Last of Us enough to actually dig into it. Actually, you know what? I just remember, I think my freshman year, actually, I think I was doing, my freshman year of college, I think I was actually doing a something for English class. I think it was something that we had to pick a topic we were interested in, and, research and write about it. Which I know sounds like the most vague assignment in the world, but that's basically the gist of what it was without getting into the specifics, because the specifics have kind of been lost to me. I can probably find it pretty easily if I just go back and look at my old documents, but I'm kind of playing the game right now, so I can't do that. But the point is, I'm pretty sure I actually wrote about this game for that paper, and I was specifically I was talking about the development cycle of it. I didn't mention anything about the game's quality because A, it was irrelevant, and B, I hadn't played it, so I couldn't comment on it. But I was discussing. I did a lot of research into the development of it, but all that research has been, because basically I was talking about crunch culture in video games, and The Last of Us 2 was one of the main points of examples I used, because at that point it was still, it would have been 2020 when I was writing this, so it would have been a very fresh game release and a very fresh point of, didn't want to throw that, point of conversation on the subject of crunch culture. So I did look into this at one point. I've just completely lost all the specifics of what went into the production of this game, how bad it was. But I know that it was infamously bad. And that's all I know. Hi there. Sure. Sure. I'll take 2 free kills. That was easy. Anyone else? Nope, we're in the clear. We are in the clear. They want to drop right down and not notice me. I will happily accept the 2 free kills. So yeah, maybe I'm assuming. Well, I don't. The thing is, I don't know if that contributed to the game, because my issues are pretty. It's not like the game is technically like a technical failure, where so like something like Halo Infinite, all the foundational elements are exceptional. A truly tremendous game design and video game and storytelling, writing. So that though every time I keep wanting to not do this, and then I accidentally do it, and I have to waste through this stupid pointless animation to get out. Like all the foundations of Halo Infinite's gameplay, map design, level design, for campaign story, the character, that's all great. It's just the architecture that is supporting those fundamentals, with the server stability and a plethora of latency and technical issues that are making that crumble to pieces. Obviously, since then, 343 has had some issues maintaining the foundational elements, but when it launched, the foundational elements were solid as a rock. It's just everything that supported them that was a nightmare. But with this game, it's the reverse, where all the foundations are absolute garbage. The gameplay sucks, but the technical aspects and the superficial aspects are above and beyond what you can expect. Well, I mean, I say that and then I think about the AI teleporting all over the place, but mostly it's pretty well put together. And usually when it comes to that kind of crunch development cycle, that usually affects the technical stability of it, but you wouldn't think it would have an impact on the writing, because that stuff would all be done. I mean, obviously rewrites happen as certain technical challenges arise, and no story's ever going to be perfectly set in stone the whole way through. But like, they had to record all the voice lines and do all the motion capture super early on, so it's not like they could have easily just moved some pieces around for the major beats of the story. I imagine the overarching story of what this game was supposed to be was set in stone pretty early on. So I don't know. I can't explain how this wound up in the way that it did. It's, you know, I was just talking about how the technical elements are great, and then we see me being able to clip you through the damn wall. So perhaps I should just learn to stop talking. Doesn't usually end well. And I've said this before. Do you love... Oh, great. It's Hammer Boy again. It's the comically oversized Hammer Boy. Back at it again for round... What is this, 3? How many of you have we encountered along the way? Oh, Lord. Weapon? Hi. Yeah, that's how humans work. That sure is how humans work. Alright, are we safe? Nope, we're still not. Finally. Anyway, what was I saying? I mentioned this before, but I'll say it again. You like how whenever someone grabs me, all the other AI just stand around and wait? Instead of joining in on the attack. They just sit there and wait their turn. Like enemies in the Halo show. Oh, sorry, did I say that out loud? Yeah, the Halo show shit, by the way. Not that that's a controversial position to take. Pretty much everyone's in agreement the Halo show is absolute dog shit. And watching The Last of Us TV show just makes me hate it even more. So, here's the thing with The Last of Us show. It's a great... I've only watched the first 3 episodes so far. First 3 episodes. And they've all been great. In fact, episode 3 was so outstanding, it got me closer to tears than anything in either Last of Us game. But there's 2 thoughts at the back of my mind every time I watch an episode of that show. The first one being... God damn it, there's no reason Halo couldn't have gotten something this good. Because the thing with The Last of Us show is that it's not, so far, it doesn't follow the game 100%. It follows the story structure, and all the key elements are still intact, but it does deviate sometimes in ways that aren't significant to the overarching messages and foundational character beats and story threads that the game was trying to accomplish. It's still very much faithful, but it deviates either to strengthen the original story or to make it more compatible for the format of television, which are both acceptable. Because the problem with the Halo show wasn't that it failed to follow the story of the games 100% one-to-one. The problem is that it didn't even remotely feel like Halo in any way. It didn't even try to stay accurate to the source material, and then the story that it became by drifting from the source material was completely broken at the core, even divorcing it from the games entirely. So, like, when you're adapting something, you're allowed to deviate, as long as you do it well. It's just that the Halo show didn't do it well. But The Last of Us, every time The Last of Us show has deviated, it has been nothing but to the benefit of the integrity of the show. So, like, for instance, episode 3 follows the story of Bill and Frank. Also, I'm talking over this because I don't fucking give a shit about any of these characters. I'm just gonna talk. Bill and Frank were characters in the first game, and we didn't get to know. Well, I mean, we got to know Bill a little bit, but not that well. And then by the time we met Frank, he was already dead. So we didn't get to really get a feel for the relationship. But the TV show just completely fleshes out those 2 characters, and they flesh them out really, really well. So that's like, because you have the extra runtime, you can make that work. And obviously, for the game, it wouldn't have slotted into the story naturally. But for the show, it does. And you could have done a similar thing. Like, imagine for the Halo show, you have the story of the Covenant invading Earth from Halo 2. And then you have the story of the Chief fending off the aliens. But then, you can also tell a side story in the show of... Or hell, you could even just make the whole show about, like, a family in the city trying to survive against the Covenant. Kind of like what ODST did, where ODST, you aren't Spartans, you're just a group of ODSTs trying to survive and get everyone out of the city. But obviously on a much... You can do even more refined than that, where it's just a group of families trying to survive, soldiers getting everyone out of the city when you don't have the power of the super soldiers to back them up, and then maybe your big payoff at the end of the show can be Master Chief. Just, there's room in the Halo universe to tell side stories like that and to deviate from the... If you really don't want to follow the source material of the games, because, like, for Combat Evolved especially, Combat Evolved was mostly gameplay. They didn't really start telling properly fleshed out stories until Halo 2. So if that's your motivation, then I get it. But, I mean, I still think you can make Combat Evolved story work in a show. You just have to flesh the things out and rearrange the structure a little bit. But if that's what you wanted to do, like for Halo, there are ways in which you can maintain the story while also splitting off to expand the world a lot more. And that's basically what The Last of Us is doing, and the Halo show should have done. But the other thought that I have at the back of my mind while I'm watching this is... There seems to be this sentiment from people that have only discovered The Last of Us through the show, that it's just basically something to the effect of, oh my god, this was a video game? How is this a video game? It's unbelievable that the video games can tell this kind of story, and it just makes you want to punch someone because it's like, oh my god, you people, it just reinforces what everyone has already kind of believed, which is that people look at video games as a lesser form of storytelling and entertainment. It's actually unfathomable to most people that video games tell stories even remotely. Like, movies and TV, they're on one level. They're on their own little private island up in Cloud 9. And then down here in the Rookie Club is where the video games tell their crappy little shooty bang bang stories. And I guess that kind of speaks to why the Halo show was the way it was. It very much feels like their attitude towards the game was, well, in the game, you don't really get a proper story. It's just a shooty bang bang dumb sci-fi action game for little kids. But we're an eloquent TV show for only the most elite of society to understand our ingenious themes and character arcs, which don't exist in the world of childish video games, don't you know? And, like, I've heard multiple people, both online and, like, real people I know in the real world, who say, hey, I watched the trailer for The Last of Us. I didn't know video games could tell this kind of story. Or, man, I just watched episode 3 of The Last of Us show. I can't believe this was a game. Like, a video game told this story. Can you believe it? I didn't know it was possible. And you just lose a little bit of faith in humanity every time you hear one of those conversations. So yeah, that's my vent about The Last of Us show. A great show that I can't watch without losing all faith in everything about humanity because of the circumstances surrounding it. Anyway, what are we doing? It's amazing how nothing. I talked over all of that, and I feel like Okay, that was interesting. I feel like I probably missed something important between these two characters, but I don't know what it was, nor do I care. I'm just, at this point, I'm just trying to pad at the time until we reunite with Ellie in the theater. That's all I'm trying to do.
Come on.
I'm also waiting for the moment when these two just randomly die, just like Jesse and Manny did.
Just keep going.
Wouldn't surprise me if they just inexplicably got shot in the head. No warning. Because this game really loves doing that. It really loves just randomly killing off characters. You just disappeared.
This way.
Got one!
Did I? Please tell me she... I swear to God if she just died. Is she dead? Oh my fucking, you gotta be kidding me! You can't be serious! No! Hey! I'm waiting for the moment when they just randomly get shot for no reason. 5 seconds later, bang! I can't fucking believe this fucking game! You gotta be kidding me! Like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
Stay back! Stand down.
Just, why? Oh, and now it's you! I don't care! I barely remember you! It's like the game is acknowledging that these aren't characters. They're just chess pieces being moved around between the scenes. And they can just be easily... No, they're pawns in a chess game. They can be easily knocked out without losing anything.
By the way, we'll deal with you back home.
He's not one of them, please.
Abby, move.
God damn it, he's just a kid.
Oh, now you're worried about just being a kid. Where was that concern back at the hospital,
Shoot me.
2.
I'm not fucking moving.
Yeah, because she knows she's indestructible. The plot will always protect her, no matter what.
No!
What? Well, yep, okay, oh my, what? How the fuck did you survive that? You can't be killed! You cannot be killed! You might honestly just have, no memes aside, you might actually have the strongest, most bulletproof plot armor I've ever seen.
Listen to me. We're gonna have to fight to get out of this, okay? And then I need you to show us to those boats.
Oh my god, this game is so bad.
Okay. Okay. Follow me.
Unreal. Actually unreal. Spend so much time desperately trying to get you to care about these characters and then just get unceremoniously picked off one by one. What is this why did it... I don't even know why I bother trying. I don't even know why I bother trying anymore. Bye. Oh, they did the thing where they yell out the names again. Hey, Abby, have you considered that all these people you're killing have lives? They have names. Did you know they have names? We don't kill people with names. It's funny, the subtitles will only display them as WLF soldier, but then they'll yell out their names because they want you to care about them. But also, remember, Ellie bad for doing this, but Abby good. Abby good for doing all this. Self-awareness is just off the goddamn charts. What the okay. Whatever. I can't believe she died 5 seconds after I said I can't wait for when they unceremoniously kill off these characters randomly. I'm so tired of this game. I'm so tired of this. I'm so done playing this game. Let's leave. Leave. Oh my god. Is this... Please, 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 yes! I love that the soldiers just randomly stop shooting the second we enter cutscene mode. Though they were lighting me up just a minute ago.
It doesn't matter. We're getting off this.
Oh, it doesn't matter, huh, Abby? But what about all those people? Are you not concerned about the families they had? Are you not concerned that maybe one of them might have had a father who saved zebras in his spare time? Does that not bother you at all, Abby? Well, it would be a shame. Would be a shame if that were the case. Might make some of the things you've done pretty goddamn awkward unless you're going to apologize for them at the end of this game. Maybe, you know what? Maybe that's the arc. Maybe that's the arc that Abby realizes. Maybe that's the point of this. Maybe I have, honestly, you know what? The more I think about it, maybe I haven't been giving the game enough credit. That might actually be the point of what we're doing here. That after that Abby I wanted to grab the rag. I didn't want to go to the stupid goddamn workbench. That after Abby does all this, she understands that what she did was like maybe the whole idea of, oh, my dad died at the hospital. She understands the context behind what happened. Also another instance of phasing through people. And she's like, oh, I understand what it takes to, because she killed all those people just to protect these kids, and maybe she understands what was going through Joel's mind, and she's like, I get why he did that. I'm sorry, Ellie. I was kind of a total asshole.
Where are the boats?
I really should have done that thing I did. Maybe that's the point of all this, is to help Abby realize that. Well,
Then we better get down there before.
I say that, but then I remember that it ended with Abby charging at the theater. But maybe that'll be the realization that they come to after they sit down and talk. Because really, this could all, if Ellie just talks to Abby, they could so easily resolve what's going on. Like it, because Abby is of the state of mind that her dad is just a flawless cowboy and did everything right at every step of the way, and doesn't even fathom the possibility that maybe there were some issues with what he was going to do. And Arrow, can you make up your mind, please? Like maybe it wasn't okay to murder the 14-year-old child for something that probably wouldn't have actually worked. Maybe there were some issues with that plan. Just get them in a room and have them talk to each other, and suddenly this whole situation gets a lot better. So, you know, maybe I shouldn't count the game out just yet. I should give it a little more credit, because I honestly can't think of what the point of this whole thing is. I'm not shooting while riding the goddamn horse. That's not happening. I can't think of that. That's the only logic, the only way I can justify what's happening right now with all this aimless filler garbage is if that is the point of, like, that's the reason why we're doing it, and that's going to be Abby's journey through this game. Beyond that, I have no idea. So that's, Occam's razor says that that's the reason why we're doing this, and that's why it's all here. And I've just been way too hard on it. I mean, it still makes no goddamn... It's still laughably terrible in terms of how all the events connect to one another. It's horrifically badly written. But if it at least ties back to the main story, I'm like, okay, I at least to see what you were trying to do here. Because I certainly hope it's that the point isn't just gonna be, oh, well, see, Abby was a person too. She cared about people. It's kind of fucked up of Ellie to want to kill her. There's no justifiable reason whatsoever for why Ellie might want to do that. Also, this kind of looks fake. It kind of looks like we're on a soundstage right now. Also, what the fuck is even happening right now? Like, where are we? What are we? Whatever.
Over the hill. Abby, Ryder, cover us! Oh God! Blood, the horse.
Okay, we have to keep moving.
I was gonna say I'm surprised the horse didn't run off, and then the horse ran off.
Okay, we gotta get out of here.
Does this not look fake to you? Like I feel like I'm just in a dream world. I feel like I'm in one of the bonus stages in the SpongeBob SquarePants movie game. I feel like I'm in a controlled soundstage. It's the first time I've ever said that about The Last of Us, because they've done a pretty damn good job of immersion with the world around you. Okay, I guess we're going up here.
Lev, up here. We can get through.
Go.
Oh, right then. All right.
The supports aren't going to hold.
I thought that might be the way out. Clearly not.
Lev! Abby!
Crawl, crawl. Your hand. Is your hand not on fire? Oh, are they gonna unceremoniously kill him now? Is this the part where Lev dies? That's, yes, that definitely killed you. That definitely killed him. That absolutely killed him. Oh, great. Another hammer boy. Another boss battle against the hammer. Oh, great. Okay. You know, any regular human would have died by now. Any regular human would have fucking... You know, don't mind me just absorbing 80 million scythe stabs to the abdomen. Like you do. Can why? I guess I don't have my guns. So I have to win a melee battle, huh? Too bad the melee combat is actual garbage in this game. And every time you get close to him, he just does that. That's fantastic. Every single time you get close to him, he does that. You should be dead by now. There's no reason you should still be alive. Yeah, now you're definitely dead. No? No? Really? Really, though? Are we sure that you're Really? Fucking really? Really? Still no, huh? Miraculously... What? I am literally mashing L1. Mashing L1. Oh, look, it finally worked. Oh, for God's sake. Still mashing L1. Also, I can't see my health. I love that I can't see my health right now. I absolutely love that I can't see my health. I love that. I love that so much. Finally. Oh, still no. Still not dead. Really? Really, though? Good God. You just have a titanium skeleton or something? Oh my god, it's utter. Oh my god. Good Christ. Look at that. Look at his body. In what dimension did it take that long for you to die? Yeah, let's just find a boat. It's just that easy. Just find a boat. Mission, find boat. Difficulty level, 0. It's just that easy. They were really proud of the boat physics in this game, weren't they? That and rope physics. Boat and rope physics.
Get in!
I'm honestly amazed that they haven't killed you off yet. The amount of characters they've killed off in pure shock value. Jesse, Manny, and Yara all died out of nowhere for nothing but shock value. I'm amazed you're still alive. Obviously, Abby's never gonna die because she has plot armor. Plot armor thicker than the people's brains in this game, and apparently thicker than the Hammer Boys, all of which have 9 million health points.
Here. Liv. Let's get out of the rain.
Yeah.
Well, the good news is that we're at the aquarium, and it's this time of day, which means it might be time for Abby to find the fucking map that Ellie left behind. When I started that sentence, what I was originally going to say was we're finally going to meet up with Ellie again, and the stories are going to connect. But then as I was talking out loud, I realized, I remembered rather, that the way in which Abby meets up with Ellie is because she finds the map that she stupidly left behind. And neither her nor if you want to say that maybe Ellie was just caught up in the heat of the moment and she was stunned by killing Mel, and that she just forgot about it in the heat of the moment, what the hell is Tommy's excuse for not saying, hey, I think you dropped your map there? Tommy definitely should have. If nothing else, Tommy should have noticed something was wrong. I still think Ellie should have noticed. But if you don't think she would have, Tommy definitely would have. Ah, memories of this dumbass scene. That's lovely. We love it. Love to see that. fucking map.
Abby.
Abby, whoever did this, they left a plot device behind. Look, it has literally all the information you could ever possibly need. So fucking stupid. So goddamn stupid. Oh my god, it's so bad. It's actually unreal, but you know what? We're finally here. We're finally here. At long last, we're finally here. Good god, it only took like 5 hours.
Just figure out how to get in first.
Or something absurd like that.
Lights are on. Still with me, Lev?
Yes.
Wait, so where was Lev? I guess maybe Tommy killed Lev? Because I didn't see him at all. When we first got to... When we burst through the doors and Jesse died, I didn't see Lev at all. So either Tommy killed him, or he was just hiding off screen. I still think they're gonna kill him for shock value. Too many other people have died for shock value so far, for them to not take out Lev the same way. I mean, I should also say Joel technically also died for shock value, but what I mean when I say that is like specifically that they were unceremoniously killed in like 0.1 seconds, and then they just moved on like nothing happened. Worthless adventure arrow in the world. Well, I say that. That's a bit harsh, because it, like, I am using it as a crutch, and it has helped me probably more than it's hurt me. I guess it's kind of like autocorrect, where you use it as a crutch, and you don't realize how much you use it as a crutch. And but then when it stops working, you're like, that's the worst thing in the world. But still, it should not be breaking this much.
She gonna love it.
Hands up. Back away from your shit. I said back up!
You're making a big mistake.
Don't fucking turn around. Lev, keep your bow on him. Get on the ground.
You gonna kill me like a coward?
Fucking people.
That is just so dumb.
Hands in the air.
Wait, so did I just not? I guess I just didn't see him.
Get out of here!
Stand up! Now!
Don't you fucking dare!
Shut the fuck up! Alright?
Stop! Stop!
I guess they kept him deliberately out of frame so that you couldn't see him.
Toss your weapon!
Such a stupid story structure.
He did what he did to save me. There is no cure because of me. I am the one that you want. Just let him go.
You killed my friends. We let you both live. And you wasted it.
What did you think we were going to do? No, really? Really? You remember that thing I said about killing off characters in 0.1 seconds for shock value? I guess Tommy's dead. Okay, that's cool. I didn't like. This is so fucking dumb. I guess Lev didn't see Tommy.
Watch the exits, don't let her leave.
Oh, why are we still playing as Abby?
Don't you fucking run!
I don't want to do this. Yeah, you're not very... Well, I was gonna say you're not very... I guess it's just whoever you're currently playing as is the dumbest person in the world. Because Ellie did the same damn thing when she rushed Joel... Or she rushed the room where Joel was being murdered in the beginning of the game. Which Ellie would never have done because she's not that stupid, but she just blindly charged into the room. And she did the same damn thing again, like 2 minutes ago when she burst into the room where Abby was. Are you gonna make me fight Ellie as Abby? Why would I... I'll just... Yeah, that's cool. I'll just check Discord. That's fine. Let's see what's going on the Discord server. See what memes people are posting. Oh. Did Abby die? Oh, what a shame. What a horrible turn of events. I'm so sad. I'm so sad by this. I'm truly saddened by this. This isn't how I wanted the game to end at all. You're really gonna make me fight Ellie as Abby? Why? I'm sorry. Like, am I supposed to be on Abby's side? Is that why you're making me play as her? Because I'm supposed to be rooting for Abby and not Ellie? Like, what are you thinking? I don't want to do this. Also, again, this conversation would have been a lot better had it actually happened right after Abby burst through the doors. But instead, you just had to destroy, completely wreck the pacing of your game. Oh, that... Yeah, that's sir. It's funny. I tried the whole shotgun to the stomach thing against many other enemies when I was playing as Ellie, and it didn't do jack shit. You don't hear a thing. I don't want to do this, Ellie. But the game's making me for some stupid reason. For some horrifically moronic reason, I have to fight you as Abby. This better not end with Ellie dying, I swear to God. This had better not end with Ellie dying. After all this shit, if Abby is the one to reign supreme, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. This is... Oh my God. I cannot... Why are you pointing me this way? I'll just trust the arrow like I always do when you're pointing me this way again. Why does the game have any fucking idea what way it wants me to go? The world's on... Ooh, bottle. If Ellie falls for the same stupid trick that... Oh, okay, she's got a bow and arrow now. Good. Lovely. This better not work. If I throw this bottle, you better not get distracted. Where'd my bottle go? Oh, oh, no. If I throw this brick and you actually walk over to it, I'm gonna... No shot in the world, Ellie fault. Okay, good. I was actually going to be very disappointed if that actually worked. If Ellie fell for the same trick that every other brain-dead NPC in this game falls for, that would have pissed me off. Ellie should be way smarter than that. Oh, never mind. Never mind. She did fall for it. She did fall for the exact same trick. Never mind. There go those points that I was gonna give you, game. You know, something tells me something happened with the camera there. I don't think that was what the game wanted me to show. Wanted to show me, rather. Words are hard. This game has fried my brain. Here, take this.
Shit!
Oh, Dina's alive. Okay. Is it time to kill Dina for shock value? Oh, and also, well...
Stop!
Yeah, no, you'd be dead. You...
Nothing to do with this. She's pregnant.
Good. Abby!
she'd already be dead. Her head has been bashed into the floor so many times she would already be dead.
Don't ever let me see you again. Come on.
What the f- What are we doing? What are we doing? Yes, boss fight against Ellie where Abby wins. Leaves Dina dying on the floor, leaves Ellie dying on the floor. Now what? Where are we now? There's another flashback. That sounded like a baby crying. Is this a flash forward? You did not. I know you didn't just show me that fight scene where they're bleeding out on the ground, barely conscious, and then, oh my god, you... You really just cut to the future, and now Ellie and Dina are taking care of the kid on a farm in the middle of nowhere? Just, what? Like, I know they talked about wanting to do this earlier, but where are we? Where did you find us? How is this even possible in the zombie apocalypse? There's no need to show how we get from point A to point B. It's just, they're just here now, and they lived happily ever after. And Abby gets away scot-free, I guess!
What's wrong? I got you. Yeah, it's okay. We're good.
I just don't get it. I don't understand this video game. It's not even, there's so many different, I've never been this shell-shocked by a game before. Like, usually, it's a case where I see exactly what you want to do, and you just fumble the ball, and the execution is crap, and all the connecting pieces that make up the overarching whole shatter at the core, and make zero sense. But with this, I don't know what you're thinking. I legitimately cannot wrap my head around the thought process behind jumping between all these different timelines, cutting back and forth. The pacing is a complete mess, and just the tonal dissonance between cutting from the scenes that you choose to cut to blows my goddamn mind. Just cut from guess I got what I deserved to happily ever after, we're living on a farm now. Moo. This. I'm losing my goddamn mind. After 10 hours of play, we finally get to the moment that we've all been waiting for, where Abby and Ellie are in the same room, and it's going to be the showdown of the century, only to completely kill the momentum, reset the clock to the beginning of the game, where we learn Abby's backstory, and then we play as her for 6 or 7 hours, or probably close to 5 or 6 hours, however long it was. We did all that, went on a completely unrelated DLC side quest that should have ended up on the cutting room floor. Then we finally reconnect with Ellie because she left her stupid map behind, and I think even Highlight explicitly labeled their hideout at the theater with a big-ass blue circle for any idiot to stumble along and find so they can be like, huh, I wonder where their hideout is. Oh, there it is. And during that battle, Ellie and Tommy are both idiots, because when Abby has the gun off of, when Abby's distracted and she's yelling at Tommy to shut up, neither of them do anything about it. Tommy doesn't try to grab her legs or do anything to try to save himself. And then they just unceremoniously shoot him in the goddamn head, because this game loves doing that for some reason. And then we actually get to the battle itself, where we're in gameplay, and for some stupid reason, we're playing as Abby. Why? Why are we playing as Abby? You know, there's a thing about Halo 5 that's really dumb. I mean, there's a lot of things, but one thing in particular that's pertinent to this example that I'm bringing up right now is when you are playing as Locke, there is no connection there. There's none. What the story of the game marketed was Chief might have done some bad things, but might have a good reason for it, but we don't know. So you as Locke are tasked with tracking him down and finding that out. The idea being, you have an emotional connection to Chief, so you want to play as him to find out to get a peek into his headspace, but you're playing as Locke because you want to bring him home safely and you want to get to the bottom of what's going on. That's what was marketed. In the actual game, it is confirmed 100% beyond any shadow of a doubt that Chief is in the right, that what Chief is doing, you understand that Chief has not done anything wrong. He has committed no atrocities. He's merely, all that happens in that game is Chief says, hey, I'm gonna take Blue Team to go find Cortana, and Infinity, instead of saying, have you lost your goddamn mind, did you not see Cortana get nuked into oblivion in the end of the last game? They're like, nah, don't worry about that, another team's gonna go track down Cortana, and then Chief says, nah, and then he goes to find her himself, and then Infinity's like, alright, Locke, someone's disobeying orders, go bring Chief home, and you as the player are like, okay, but like, did you not listen to him? Did you not listen to the part where he said Cortana might be alive? Which apparently you already know about. And you're still not gonna you can't align your goals with Locke. And it's the same damn thing here. Who, when playing this game, does the game actually expect me to be rooting for Abby? Why would I want to win that battle as Abby? Like, why would anybody? It doesn't make any goddamn sense. And then, the way the battle ends is that Abby beats Ellie in combat because Ellie's incompetent in this game, but somehow, Abby's even stupider than her because the way the battle ends is the same goddamn way the killing of Joel happened, which is, you have Ellie on the floor, Ellie and Dina on the floor, not in a position to be able to stop you, and instead of killing them, you just let them live! Which, in the first time this happened, you might be able to still man a defense for why they left them alive. But at this point, they have made it crystal clear they will stop at nothing to kill you. They will cross the country, jump through any hoop they have to reach you and kill you. And yet, you still leave them alive! What is wrong with you? I don't know how much more of this game we have. For all I know, this is the ending, which if it is the ending, oh my god, what a dumbass way to end this game. But if it's not the end, and there's gonna be more where Ellie goes on one last revenge quest to go track her down and kill her, then oh my god, you dumbass bitch, why would you leave them alive? What is going on? And then it gets even worse, because we cut from them lying on the floor, each in their own respective pool of blood, and then we smash cut to the future, and everything's fine. Dina's given birth. They're living happily ever after on a fucking farm somewhere. I don't know how we got from point A to point B. I don't understand it. I don't understand this game. Every step I take, every single time every inch we get further into this game, the more baffled I am. Apollo Justice Ace Attorney, when I played that 3 years ago, it just got stupider and stupider, but in a logical way, for as dumb as that sounds. The way in which it got dumber, it was a gradual progression of stupidity that just got worse and worse the longer the game went on. Security Breach, similarly, the game became more and more broken. With this, it's all over the goddamn place. It's a nebulous cloud of insane nonsense that keeps shifting in between. It's like we're shifting between parallel dimensions with a bunch of different writers trying to do a bunch of different things, all of which are clashing against each other, and nobody talks to each other at any point during the process of making this game. I have never been this baffled before. Never before have I been so utterly confounded by a video game. And that's ignoring that it's just garbage to play. I guess we're parents now. I don't know where we are, how we got here, how we lived.
Oh, what's up, you little goobers?
Hey. Thanks for doing the dishes.
You can thank me by putting on some music.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Just end my suffering.
How about some tunes? Ah, you want a boogie, huh? All right.
Oh, fuck yeah! I love this song.
Your mom is very easy to please.
I'm with you. My bar is very low. Ooh, look at those moves.
These moves?
Yeah.
Ooh, look at Mama go.
Hmm?
Oh, wow. Ooh. Oh, hello.
How are these scenes back to back? How is any of this happening? Tonal consistency doesn't exist. It's not, what's that? Does anyone know what that is? Can anyone give me a crash course lesson on what it means to keep the tone consistent in your game?
Oh, no. This is kind of working on me.
You're weird.
I'm aware. Okay. Okay, you're distracting me.
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Go.
Okay.
Oh, hey. I think I left Ollie outside.
Who?
Mind bringing him back in?
Who?
Sure thing.
No, like actually who? Who's Ollie? Ollie Oxenfree?
You want some fresh air?
Ollie, where the fuck are we? I can't. I actually cannot.
Hey, Ollie.
Oh,
What are you doing out here?
it's a plush toy.
Hang on, buddy. Yeah, there we go. It's pretty, right? Hey, you know what?
Please admire how beautiful our game is.
When your hands are bigger. And you're not pooping your pants all the time. It's alright. Everybody does it. Alright, little spud. We should go check out Mama.
I know I keep saying I don't care, but I really don't care about this anymore. The game has so thoroughly disconnected me from what's going on that I'm waiting for the credits to start rolling. And it feels like the credits are gonna start rolling any second now. But I'm gonna let you in on a little behind the scenes secret. When I do Let's Plays, I generally like to look up some kind of frame of reference for how long the game is going to take to beat, so I can roughly chart out how many weeks I'll be playing it for scheduling purposes. And from what I can tell, it seems like we still have at least 2 or 3 hours left to go in this game, and I don't understand how the absolute hell that's possible. I don't what other than tracking down Abby again. Somehow, I don't understand how this game goes any further, and in that case, I don't know how the hell they're gonna track down Abby when I don't know where the hell we are. We have no idea where she is, where she went. I don't. But I'm sure it'll all work itself out somehow. Yeah, because it wasn't enough that we destroyed the momentum the first time around when we met up with Abby. We had to do it a second time.
Here you go.
We had to actually have the battle between the two of them, then cut to the Moo Moo Meadows.
Can you get the sheep into the barn?
Oh, I got him. I can do it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Once you rest it up.
Okay. Here.
Come on.
Put you in there. Don't stay out too long. He still needs a bath.
Shh. I'm like the herding master. Listen up, sheep. Your dinner awaits you in the barn, so come on.
Do I actually have to wrangle the fucking sheep?
Barn time.
Oh
Daisy.
my god, just kill me now. It's like Pokemon Sword. I'm wrangling cattle.
Wow. That's a lot of sheep.
Welcome to The Last of Us. Where are we?
1, 2. Better stop, because I'm getting sleepy. Hey, inside. Todd. Move it or lose it. Definitely have way too many sheep.
How did we get here?
Hey, what do you say?
Why do we keep randomly jumping into the future? With no attempts to string the times together.
A few more.
Okay, is everybody in?
What's the quietest animal on a farm? A sheep.
Just,
When you're older, you're gonna have a deep appreciation for these jokes.
does anyone have any idea
See you tomorrow.
about tone?
Hey, how'd you get out? Come on, little dude.
I'll be honest, I looked away from the screen to check Discord.
Come on, little guy.
I guess something happened. I don't know what happened.
Ellie? Hey, Ellie. Look at me. It's okay. You're home. You're home. Breathe. Okay. I'm gonna take him, okay?
You know, you didn't have anything like that for the first half of this game. But I guess you pulled it out of nowhere at the end because we still need more conflict in this game.
Let's just bring in the... It's okay. Here we go. That's it. Hey. Oh, man. It's good. Haven't had any excitement in a while. Hmm?
Why did I play this game? Why did I do this to myself? I need to break. I can't. I need to stop. I know I said it before, but I'll say it again. It is very rare that the further into a game I get, the less I want to finish it. Even with the worst of the worst, with Zero Time Dilemma, Danganronpa V3, Apollo Justice Ace Attorney, Security Breach. The further into a game I get, every single time I feel more motivated to finish it the closer to the end I get. Whether that's because the story really picks up the pace, and I become really fired up about seeing how it ends, or because I'm just so sick of playing it and I want to get it out of my life forever. But this game doesn't fit either of those categories. I'm detached. It's like the game, it's like I'm just watching a simulation happen at this point, and I'm waiting for it to stop. I don't want to keep going. I'm sick of it. I actually have to sit down here and force myself to play this shit. When does it end? How is it for? I'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe we'll finally finish this goddamn nightmare.